Hello, Helen Chin Lu here, certified reflexologist, certified energy medicine practitioner, Reiki master and teacher, the owner of the Healing Place and the Healing Place Energy School. Okay, nothing like starting off with a little technical difficulty. If anybody's out there that's listening, give me a thumbs up, give me a little smiley, just to let me know that I am not talking to myself. So for all of you who know me or may not know me, I will start quickly again. I am a certified reflexologist, a certified energy medicine practitioner, and I have been in practice with my business since 2006 with the Healing Place, and I just recently established the Healing Place Energy School. So one of the things I want to talk about tonight, from time to time, as you know, I do these Facebook live chats trying to give little tidbits of information about your energy and things that you could do to help yourself to work on your energy and to grow from there and to learn how to make energy adjustments. So as part of my practice, to date, I probably have done about 13,000 healing sessions. And the majority of people who come to see me are people who have problems with digestive health. They have this trapped energy in their gut. And a lot of it comes from past feelings, things that you're holding on to. So as I work with people, I work with them in terms of how to heal, not physically, but emotionally and spiritually, because I really believe you need all three components in order to heal. And as I work with people, I'm just amazed that, or I shouldn't say amazed, but I am not surprised that everybody who comes with digestive health more or less have the same problems. Problems such as, it could be IBS, Crohn's disease, constipation, acid reflux, and basically everybody who comes have exactly the same personality. So just to give you a quick little practice on chakras, because that's something I'm really passionate about, teaching people how their energy flow. In fact, that's the reason why I've developed the school, the Healing Place Energy School, because there's so many people have no knowledge how their energy flows within them. And then all of a sudden one day, they just feel off and they feel stuck. But unfortunately, they can't figure out why. So they go for traditional help, only to find that the tests that come back, there's nothing going on. So I just think that's really sad. So let's talk about chakras. And one of the things that in my class that I'm teaching right now, Chakra 101, Know Your Energy, I go into details, what are the chakras and how they could serve you. So we have 7 main chakras that live on our spine. The first chakra is about your root, which is the closest to your hips. Your root is about your home, your family, work, your health, shelter. Basically all of your everyday needs. Your second chakra, which is right underneath your belly buttons, is about emotions. Emotion is about how do you feel about yourself? Are you enjoying life? Do you feel yourself as a person? Your third chakra is about self-esteem. It's located right underneath the rib cage, and it's about do you have control over your life? Do you feel good about what you're doing? Your heart chakra, well, that's pretty self-explanatory. It's about your heart and the love not only you have for others, but what about the love you have for you? There's the throat chakra. Your throat chakra is about how do you use your voice, and can you use your voice in a safe way that you know you'll be heard instead of being judged. And then there's your sixth chakra. It's about your intuition and your connection with your intuitiveness, who you are. Crown chakra is about your connection to the universe. So if your chakra are open, your energy flows just like a tunnel, going from the top to the bottom, and it just flows. And when the energy is stuck or it gets blocked off, a lot of it has to do with how you process your emotions and what do you do with them once you have them come into your body. How do you process what's going on? So one of the things I want to talk to you about is what you do when your energy feels stuck. This is really important because what we're going to talk about is the second and the third chakra. Try and get my computer to behave. I have all of these notes here, and today I'm just hoping that people could even hear me. So we are made of energy and matter. That's all we are. And everything we do, eat, and say affects our energy. So when our energy is balanced, we just feel wonderful. And when we are off, chances are very good some or one of your chakras has slowed down and become sluggish or even blocked. And people who have digestive problems usually have issues in their second chakra because they have a tough time processing their feelings. And their third chakra is about self-esteem. So if there's things that you have lost control over, all of a sudden you feel like things are slipping away from you. So that is not good. So let's talk about how do you feel your emotions? One of the key things when you start to have discomforts, notice where do you feel them in your body. That's a good indicator which chakras is working and which ones are not. So if something is off, things are just not happy. So the digestive health, as I mentioned, is associated with your solar plexus and your emotions. And the traits of third chakra people is when it's in balance, you feel you got control. You feel good about everything you do. Traits of third chakra people, they have a tendency to they pride in themselves in the things they do. In fact, they overgive a lot of times. And what happens is they end up giving so much of themselves, they're exhausted. Really are, they're exhausted. And as people process these emotions, what happens, or they don't process these emotions, the energy gets stuck in the chakra. So what happens a lot of times, you're going over in your head over and over again what to do and how to correct the problem. So when you start to feel out of balance, you've got to check in. So if you are let's say, a people pleaser or the problem solver, and you're trying to be all things for all people, chances are very good your energy is not particularly balanced because you've given so much of yourself that there's nothing left for you. Simple as that. You're depleted. So you can imagine yourself like a car, you're running on empty, and if you're always running on empty, before you know it, all of a sudden this disconnect that you have in your body is causing illnesses. And so just notice when you start to have a discomfort, feel where it goes. For people who come to see me at the healing place, it's usually in the gut or they're in the heart. They have respiratory issues, or they have TMJ, which really stinks. So because the words that they want to say, but they don't feel safe enough to get it out. So what causes most digestive problems? Most times we don't manage our stress well. Our mindful life, we give so much to others that we don't have enough for us. Lack of boundaries. Think about how much you give to others. What have you done to give back to you? Because again, as I mentioned, if you're running on empty, there's nothing left for you at the end of the day. You feel really tired. So a lot of times when I get to the point where I'm tired, like I'm praying that I'm not talking to myself tonight, I focus on my breath and I move my energy. I physically move my energy. I get out there and I walk and I walk and I walk. And what's really important to me, that I feed my body with really good food. Because without good food, you feel like crap. Simple as that. All right? So what I would like for you to think about is your energy checklist. And this is what I'm going to end with, because I would love to talk to you more about this, but these live chats are supposed to be short, and again, I don't even know if I'm on. So the first thing you do when you start to feel off, do something about it. Don't ignore those feelings and actually put it and store it in your body, because your body is waiting for direction from you. You got to be like the traffic cop of your life, and you got to give your energy direction. Again, be proactive instead of reactive, because if you're constantly reactive, you got nothing left. You're always waiting for the next bomb to drop. Keep your energy balanced and focused and grounded. So do things that makes you be here. So yoga is a great exercise to do. I walk a lot. That's all I do. I probably do 10 to 15,000 steps a day. Between all the things I do, that's how I keep my feet grounded. Don't ignore your emotions, because once you start to ignore them, then you're going to make it a habit of always ignoring it, and you don't listen to yourself anymore. And does it feel uncomfortable? Of course it feels uncomfortable. Who wants to face their pains? It's painful. But the thing is, if you're stacking one painful event on top of another, just imagine what you are doing to your chakras. Not only are they overloaded, they're so incredibly depleted, they have no idea what to do on their own. So you end up having what I call energy crashes. So in order to learn more about this, I would love to talk more about this subject, and maybe next time I won't have all these technical difficulties. I pray people are watching. If you want to learn about your chakra more, go to the healingplaceenergyschool.com. And I'm offering Chakra 101, Know Your Energy. This is a 9-part class series that is going to be given over 5 weeks. So there's 2 classes per week, along with 9 homework assignments and 9 meditations and a lot of pep talk and how to recognize your energy system and what you could do proactively to break the cycle of negativity. And what's really great about the class series is yours forever, and as I do updates, you automatically will get notices, which I think is really good. So if there are things that you would like me to teach or talk about, feel free to drop me a line. And again, share this with everybody you know. So my next Facebook Live chat is going to be on Thursday the 26th at 8 p.m. I want to talk about what foods you can eat and of high vibration that will help support your health. So this is Helen Chinlu from the Healing Place and the Healing Place Energy School. I'll talk to you soon, and drop me a line. Bye-bye.